Hey guys, welcome to my first Talk It Out Thursdays with you guys. I am so excited and just honored because of Talk It Out Thursday. It was inspired by a 3-day teleconference that I did on my book. The S Factor, the Guide to Being Single, Satisfied, and Saved. The title of the conference was Single, Satisfied, and Not Yet. Single, Saved, and Not Yet Satisfied. I come across so many women who who are perhaps bitter, hurt due to previous relationships, and they have not yet quite healed. And so that inspired this book. If you want to know more about this book or to make a purchase, you can go to livebyfaithbrand.com/shop. That's livebyfaithbrand/shop. And if you would like a recording of the 3-day teleconference, send me an email at livebyfaithbrand@gmail.com. But definitely, it was a great 3-day teleconference. So great that I received a question that someone wanted my advice on. So therefore it inspired the Talk It Out Thursdays. So definitely I hope that I am able to give wise counseling to this young lady who reached out to me. And I hope that it's able to help others too. I know we've all been in some crazy situations or situations which we just needed some advice. And so hopefully I'm able to help. So the question, I'm so sorry, and let me introduce myself. My name is Ashley Lowndes Brooks. I am the creator of the Live by Faith brand and app. I'm also a business strategist, so I help women start successful businesses using a 7-step program. So definitely, to learn more about me, go to the Live by Faith app, download it for free. So the question that I received was, I am 26 years old, and my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. We have been living together for almost 1 year, and I'm ready to be a wife. I know that's right, girl. When I bring up the topic of marriage, he states that we are too young and that we are not ready. I wasn't raised to live with a man before marriage, but I felt like that was so old school. So that is why I moved in. I'm starting to feel as if it was a bad idea. I want to be a wife and not someone's permanent girlfriend. Ashley, is my relationship going anywhere? Wow. So I'm going to break this down line by line, but as the mothers of the church would say, child, And if you was one of my homegirls, girl, you know better than that. But since I'm not quite sure of the history of this relationship, nor do I know the young lady, I am going to break down this question line by line. So the first sentence says, I'm 26 years old and my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. So pretty much by the age of 23, you're young, you're having fun, you're living life. I mean, you're really not trying to take much serious. I mean, you do have some people at the age who say they're kind of ready to be married, ready to be in a serious relationship. But for the most part, at the age of 23, we're living life. Now, I have your age, but then I don't know how old he is. I mean, maybe he's an older guy, a little bit more mature, younger, not as mature as you. So that's another open-ended question there. But pretty much for the most part, at this particular age, in your 20s, especially your young early 20s, we're having fun. We're enjoying life, okay? We have been living together for almost 1 year. So pretty much at the age of 25, you moved in with him. And once again, we don't know. I mean, was it something that you forced? I'm not even going to say forced. That you brought up, you brought to his attention, maybe even forced upon him? Or was it something that he initiated? That's a better word, initiated. Was it something that he initiated? So it kind of makes a difference because men are natural hunters. And so if they want something, they're going to go after it. So if he asked you to move in, then he's perhaps pursuing you. If it was something that you forced upon him, then maybe he was just reluctant and was like, hey, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we've been together for pretty much 2 years. You know, hey, let's move in. I pretty much see her all the time. And something that I also covered in my book is some people get into relationships for the wrong reasons, or they get into relationships to be convenient. So not that this is the case for you guys, but maybe, you know, money was the issue and we thought about, you know, moving in and save on money. Or maybe, you know, he has a better paying job and it can help cut down on your expenses, or vice versa. So different things. I mean, well, did you move into his place or he moved into your place? So take all of that in consideration. But the main part I want you to take away is that men are pursuers. So who initiated the idea of moving in together? And the second half of that is that she is ready to be a wife. I know that's right. To me, by saying that, it means your mind is going in the right direction. Sometime as women, we are in love with the idea of being a wife, because I'm getting married in about 9 weeks. But any relationship, no matter what stage it is, friendship, dating or courting, marriage, it takes work. So I know we are in love, or can be in love, with the idea of having a man beside us, you know, coming home to cook, you know, just the whole idea, because God didn't create us to be alone. He created us to be with someone. But so much so that we can be in love with the idea, but don't know the work behind of being a wife or having a lasting, mature relationship. So I love and I applaud you for wanting to be a wife, wanting to take things serious. And given that you're reading on here, what you say you wasn't raised that way, and given that you're was part of the single, saved, and satisfied group, I'm assuming that you came from a Christian household. And so definitely it's important to be married and have a understanding of what a long lasting healthy marriage looks like. Another sentence, when I bring up the topic of marriage, he states that we are too young and that we are not ready. So once again, the age comes into play. So we know that you're 26, so I'm assuming he's around the age. So if he's a little bit older, like, you know, 27 or 29, it's, I would say generally around that age. You know, men may, you know, are looking to kind of settle down, especially for the most part, I would assume around your late 20s, you're looking to kind of settle down. So once again, it depends on how old he is, and that we are not ready. What makes him say that we are not ready?